Donald Trump held a press conference today in New York City because he owes E Jean Carroll over $90 million for raping her and then defaming her. And during this press conference, he didn't take any questions. He just ranted and raved like a lunatic, even brought up another woman who accused him of sexually assaulting her on board an airplane decades ago.
Now, there were two witnesses. One is a woman who's followed me for years. She said in 1979, I was in an airplane with her, commercial flight, and we became very intimate. I just sat down. I think I had the book, The Art of the Deal. I was famous then, too. I've been famous for a long time. And we're sitting in first class, according to her. Never happened, by the way. Totally made up story. She's a Clinton person, too, by the way, big Clinton person. She made up the story. And so many years ago, and I think it would be 1979, one of my many people behind me could correct it, but I think she said 1979, that's a long time ago. And I sat down. I believe I had some pretty big success then, and I was being talked about a lot. Maybe The Art of the Deal was out, sometime after that, I'm not sure. But I was well known. And passengers are coming into the plane. And she said I was making out with her. And then, after 15 minutes, and then she changed her story a couple of times, maybe it was quicker, that I grabbed her at a certain part, and that was when she had enough. Now, so think of the impracticality of this. I'm famous. I'm in a plane. People are coming into the plane. And I'm looking at a woman, and I grab her, and I start kissing her and making out with her. What are the chances of that happening? What are the chances? And frankly, I know you're going to say it's a terrible thing to say, but it couldn't have happened. It didn't happen. And she would not have been the chosen one. She would not have been the chosen one. She has gone around for years saying the story. Everywhere I go, she says this story. And it's a total lie. Now, I assume she'll sue me now for defamation, like I got sued by E Jean Carroll.
Donald Trump there saying that this woman wasn't the chosen one. As if maybe if she were prettier, then he would have assaulted her on board that plane in front of those passengers. I mean, my goodness, what a pig. What a monster. What an idiot. Again, this is at a press conference where he's talking about the $90 million he owes E Jean Carroll for raping her and then defaming her. And then he brings up this other woman and taunts her into suing him for defaming her because he's defaming her. Like, Donald, do you think she needs any more incentive than watching you defame E Jean Carroll and E Jean Carroll get $90 million for it? Donald Trump is an idiot. What a tool. What a moron. He says, what are the odds that this happened? I don't know, Donald. It kind of seems like it happened. You gave a bunch of details there. Oh, yeah, we got on board. We were sitting next to each other. I had the art of the deal. I was famous. Like, he can't resist plugging himself in his book, despite the details making it seem as though he knows exactly what happened on that day. We made out for 15 minutes, and then she says I grabbed her. But there were people on board. What are the odds of that happening? It would have never... I didn't do it. Despite Donald Trump being on tape, the Access Hollywood tapes, admitting to behaving like that, despite dozens of women accusing him of sexual assault, despite him being all over the icky Epstein files and in the flight logs. I mean, do we really need to talk about planes anymore, Donald? Yeah, he just keeps walking into these disasters, and he's doing it just a few days before he debates Kamala Harris, a female presidential candidate, also a former prosecutor and attorney general, who's going to wipe the floor with him on the ABC News debate, during that ABC News debate on September 10th. Whew. You've heard her say it before. She knows Donald Trump's type. She's gone up against sexual predators like Donald Trump. Oh, And then by the way, Donald Trump also stripped women of their reproductive rights. And so he's got this massive problem with women in the country and suburban female voters voting for him. And he's talking like this. She wasn't the chosen one. It didn't happen, but let me tell you, if she were prettier, I would have grabbed her. She would have been the chosen one. What a pig. What a monster. Let me know what your reflections are about how Donald Trump is behaving with only 60 some odd days left in the election, only a few days before the debate. What do you think about him talking like this? What do you think it means for his campaign? Where does he go? Because he doesn't learn his lesson, right? He continues to just dig himself a deeper hole with women in this country. And he's not changing. So let me know what your reflections are down in the comments of the video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and share it to help it spread. And that also brings in other perspectives into the commentary section, into the comment section. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so that you get my future videos about Donald Trump being a monster or the election delivered straight to you. My name is Brendan with Reflect. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.